TIL Bill Burr repeatedly mocked the Star Wars franchise and its fans before accepting the role of Mayfeld in The Mandalorian. He was cast because it was believed his past criticism of the franchise would make his casting more amusing. The best part of his appearance on the show was that it implies the existence of Space Boston. As far as I can remember, which isn't very far, Bill Burr mocked Star Wars fans, not the franchise itself. If this is the basis for casting Bill Burr, he shouldn't have too much problem finding work. Baby Yoda, may the force be with you. Mayfield, say that again, and I'll put you through that fucking wall. Fuck you Philadelphia, you bunch of racist losers. 11 minutes left. Every one of Bill Burr's characters is just Bill Burr. Bill Burr didn't even play a fucking character in it. He was basically himself, which made it even more enjoyable to me. I didn't know he was going to be in it. I was like, that's Bill Burr. WTF, and indeed it was. No idea what the character was called. It was just Bill Burr. Burr's next job, house painter. A former Imperial sharpshooter turned mercenary. Yep. Bill Burr could make fun of everything important in my life and I'd be on the floor crying laughing. Love that guy. I love when Burr's character defensively replies I wasn't a stormtrooper when his skills as a shooter came into question. And has the best line as far as I'm concerned. Roasts the Mondo saying he might be a Gungan, and nails the maybe that's why you don't wanna show your face line. He gives due credit on a Rogan interview, with his affable self-deprecating style. He jokes about how he sucks as an actor, but between BRBA and SW he gets in the best shit. I also wondered if there was a connection to his character having these blasters that are actually built on 22 pistols. Burr had a joke about how he just wants a 22 for home defense IIRC. He's a lousy attorney general too. He was good. The paycheck must be pretty enticing. I literally watched this episode last night. I was like, who's this guy? I recognize this guy. WTF is this guy from regarding the guy from Batman Begins. Gordon's partner, who is a dick to the falafel guy. Then I was like, who the fuck is this guy? I recognize him to the big red guy with the horns. I thought it was Biff from Back to the Future for a hot SEC, but then I realized it's Clancy Brown. I was desperately trying to place what military movie he had been the dick commanding officer in, Starship Troopers, but what made me remember him was recognizing, through that fucking makeup in Mandalorian, that he was the bad guy from Highlander. So negging works on media franchises? Awesome. Hey Marvel, don't you dare cast me as a lead in your next movie. I would so hate that. Mos Eisley rant please. This may be a hot take, but I thought that episode was the weakest in the entire season. So of course it was the first one my husband sat in on with us and he was like, this is you guys' favorite show right now. Burr believed The Mandalorian more closely resembled a spaghetti western than a traditional work of science fiction, saying, this isn't your dad's Star Wars. I disagree. This absolutely is my kid's dad's Star Wars. Is it a good show though? Bill Burr is great at insulting people for positive outcomes. For instance, his Philadelphia rant was fantastic. The fact they booed people off stage, and then listened to him insult them for 15 minutes, and applauded by the end just blew my mind. That Boston accent deep in space is amusing. He rubs me the wrong way quite a bit of the time. Guy's a tad too cynical about too much shit sometimes. But his acting roles are generally pretty good. And I can't hate anyone who's willing to push back against Joe Rogan's Space Commander bullshit. I could only think of this scene, https://www. YouTube.com/watch, v equals TJMZ77B735S, from TED. And he rocked the part. And that is the kind of awesome I like in this world.